Oh, I just got a really nice message from somebody on TikTok actually. While I'm getting ready to go live on TikTok. I've got the YouTube up too, babe. I got YouTube up too. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't even know how much this is going to be and stuff. Like, this is honestly probably more than I even realize what this is worth. Like, these are all really good brands, baby. It's gonna be crazy. Kim. Hi, welcome in, Kim. Kim is the first one in for the day. Ooh, Banana Patriot. You were the second in. You almost were the first one. Oh my gosh. If you guys want to see the most epic garage sale stop of all time, I'm about to lay this out. I don't know if you saw my video earlier, but this is bananas. This is bananas what I got. One garage sale. Jocelyn, Mr. Kingdom, welcome in. Vanessa Rosella Tote Bags, nice name, good plug. Robert Beeman, Pharaoh, Kiki Summer. Pretend I'm having a garage sale summer instead of a hot girl summer. Crystal, Junior Jean, Pierre, Victoria. Okay, so here's the story. Hi, Aaron. Here's the story. So I usually go out garage selling every single Saturday. It's like my Saturday ritual. I get up at about 5:30 in the morning, and I'm usually completely out of the house by like 6:45 at the latest. I get my road stacks together. I got my, my water. I get the bags, my lanyard that I wear when I'm garage sailing, like for my phone, all the things. I get it all together in the morning. And then I usually sit down and I write out the addresses of kind of where I'm going to go. I break it into like 3 different towns. And so this morning, it's really weird. So when I was living in Washington, people would always put their garage sale stuff up the night before. It was just kind of standard. And everyone posted their garage sales on Craigslist as well. Here, it doesn't seem to be that way where I'm at in Texas. People don't put their garage sales up till literally it's like already garage sale morning and like far into the garage sale day. So planning ahead's a little tough here, but I did manage to find like 4 sales this morning. And so I kind of mapped it out. I get my day started. The first sale I'm headed towards, I get there and it is a old trailer in this super rundown remote area. It looked outrageously sketchy to the point that I pulled in and then there was a sign outside that says sale inside trailer. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to go knock on someone's trailer in the middle of nowhere, Texas, and try to find stuff to buy. Hey, Black Cat, Evil Twin, Paula, good to see you guys. Happy Saturday. So the first sale I go to, I don't even get out of the car because I'm like, this is sketchy. So I left, which is, I don't know. You can feel however you want to about it, but I got the heebie-jeebies, so I left. So I drive all the way to the middle of nowhere for this, and I leave. The next one is what I call a tangent. So that's one that I didn't have pre-planned. It was just like off the path, like I saw a sign. So I go to this second sale and I get there. The lady's super nice. She's just setting up. It's got this crazy driveway. My car's like, dun, 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 dun. And I look and it's just like a bunch of like kind of low level clothing. So it's like some Walmart clothing and some broken toys and stuff. I'm like, oh, thank you so much. I leave and I'm like, oh man, this day is not starting out good. So now we're at like 7:45, right? By the time I've driven all this time. So then I head to the third garage sale. I get to the third one. I find one item. I find a pair of Levi's. She wants $2 for them. I know I can flip them for 20. So I'm like, okay. So I get these Levi's. All the rest of it's like low level clothing. So I'm like, man, this day is not starting out good. So I have the next address on my list and I'm like, well, we're going to give it a try. So, and I looked at the stuff that they had posted that they had online. Not great. Hey, Jennifer. And yeah, so it wasn't great online. It looked like it was just going to be a bunch of like mid kind of stuff. But I was like, whatever, we'll go. We're already out this way. So thank God I did. So this is like the universe was steering me to this garage sale. So I get there and I walk up and it's packed. And I'm like, oh boy, it's probably going to be, resellers or it's going to be, other resellers or it's going to be, families or whatever. I'm going to fight people for stuff. And I get there and there's like nobody's really picking up anything. There's one guy picks up a pair of Timberland shoes, and I'm like, oh, I want those. And he puts them down. I'm like, ugh. And then I start seeing the stuff. And I'm not going to tell you all the brands because I don't want to spoil it. But I start seeing stuff that I know what it's worth. And I know what I could sell it for. And the question now is going to be, what is this person going to sell it to me for? Because there was no prices on anything. So regardless of what they're going to say, I pick up the first pair of shoes and I'm like, hey, how much are you asking for shoes? This gives me like a metric of what this garage sale is going to be like. I hold up these pair of shoes. It's a pair of Clarks. She says $2. I'm like, okay. Hey, mom, mom of havoc. So she says $2. So I'm like, $2 on a pair of dress women's Clarks. We are in. So I kid you not, I start gathering shoes up in my arms and they're like getting ready to fall. And I see this tote. I can tell the lady's busy. There's like 2 other items in it. I take the items out of this tote. I put my stuff in and I take my arm. This is not an exaggeration. And I just start scooping this stuff into the buckets. So I'm filling buckets. I'm filling bags. I don't even care what she's going to tell me the rest of this is, how expensive this stuff is. Because if she's selling almost brand new Clarks for $2, this lady ain't selling me expensive stuff. So let's get started. Are you guys ready to see? Did you watch the video? I got out of that sale and I pulled over on a side street. I'm sure the people that live there were like, what is going on up there? And made that video because I was so freaking excited about it. I was like, I have to tell somebody that's going to appreciate the fact that I just filled up the back of my car. One garage sale. Let's do this. Okay. So this is in no particular order. These are in, I'm going to give you guys an idea of how much stuff I got for those of you that did not see my video. So here's what we got. We have bag 1, and this is like a contractor's bag. We have bag 2, same thing. And we have a gigantic bin tote. So we're going to be going through this stuff. I guesstimate that it's probably maybe $1,500 worth of stuff. I don't know. Havoc, that's a good question. I actually did stop at a couple other sales on my way home. There was another one that was on my sheet, but it was way far away. And it looked like kids' clothes, which I don't sell. So I left that sale. I caught a few more on the way down and found nothing. So I am so glad I found this sale because honestly, I think it would have been one of those bust days. When I have a bust garage sale day, I'll usually like maybe go to a thrift store or I just come home and cut my losses. You know, we got all the stuff that we unpacked yesterday to get up anyway. So yeah, I didn't find anything else. I'm so freaking glad that I stopped at this one. Gut instinct said go here. All right, let's get going here. Let's start with this. So first item here, and like I said, this is in no order. I don't even know what I'm going to be pulling out. We've got a Harley Davidson button-up shirt. Let's see if we've got a year on here. This is a 2014. So this is what I call early modern, very late Y2K. It's got Harley Davidson. This is embroidered on the back. All of this stuff, by the way, we're going to start this off by, because I'm going to get this question, like, how much did you pay for it? So here's what I did. We added up all of this haul, right? The whole thing. She came out to the total of $350 for all of this. Now, I'm not going to pay $350, but I know that I'm going to make at least $1,500 off of this, if not more. Could be more. I don't even know. I quickly added this up while she was like, you know, adding stuff up. So she says, I said, can we make a deal? Like, if we get all this stuff, we put it together, can we make a little package deal? And she said, oh yeah, for sure. So she wanted $350. She said, how about $300? I said, how about $290? And she said, sounds good. And thank goodness she takes Cash App because your girl does not travel around to garage sales with $290 in her fanny pack. So all of this stuff you see, I got all of this for $290, and it was well worth it because we will make probably 6 times that, if not more, maybe 7 times. So super exciting. Okay, so Harley Davidson shirt. This is our first one. And I think what I'm going to do here, how am I going to do this? We're going to start a pile. Where should we start a pile? Hey, Justin, can you grab me some tubs? Do we have any empty tubs in that room? Oh, perfect. Yeah, if you could grab me some, that'd be great. Okay, so that's the first thing. Second thing we've got, this is what I would refer to as like just a little bread and butter item. So it's a North Face hoodie, but it's got a really cool graphic on the back. And this thing is literally like new. I don't even know that this really was worn. Maybe once. Like these people have a little bit of money. They're like, to paint you a picture, it is a upper middle class family, probably a 5-bedroom house, all brick on the outside, nice yard. Husband looks like he's been working like maybe like some sort of like techie desk job, maybe. Wife stay at home wife for sure. Maybe she works, at the school part-time or something. Kids, they had kids, their daughter was there, her I'm assuming husband or boyfriend, their little baby. So kind of just like an average family, but I would say middle to upper class. You can tell that they spend money on the stuff that they get. How many items? Dude, uncountable. That is the total right now, an uncountable amount of items. Okay, so nice little hoodie, a little North Face, in really good condition, super cute. That's just like what I refer to as like a bread and butter. We're headed into fall, so this will be a great little sale. And it's the little things that matter to you, like this has the little metal on the end of it. All those kind of things help to kind of add to the value. Oh, thank you. All right, we got tubs because I don't want to have to put this back in garbage sacks. Okay, so there's tub number one. All right, next item. We have a pair of brand new with tags, flame resistant Carhartt pants. So I know that these probably, so my son develops flame resistant clothing. So I know how expensive it is. And these are probably a 60-ish pair of pants, 38, 32s, amazing size. And you know that they are the flame resistant because I've got the FR on the back. So by the way, this is the first pair of these. So that right there is $60 just in that one pair of pants. So between that shirt and that one, I mean, we already have made over $100 already just in the 3 items I've shown you. All right, next. Oh, wait, we have another pair of the flame resistant Carhartt. So this is another $60. Insane. It's got the cargo pockets and everything. Maybe the husband does lineman work or something. Maybe that's why we got the flame resistant. Maybe he's not an office guy. Maybe he's a lineman, something along those lines. But these are really super expensive pants. Okay, next we have some other great pants. So this is a Bolo brand for those of you that don't know, that the 511 Tactical. I can't keep this stuff in my store. It always sells 100% sell-through rate for me. And these are great. These are a really nice cargo pant. They've got like the side pockets, and they are in all of this stuff, by the way, is in great condition. And you can tell just by the smell that this woman washed all of this used stuff before the sale. Everything was like on hangers. Everything was super meticulously organized. Like it was one of the most organized sales I've ever gone to, which made me think when I first rolled up, oh man, this lady's going to want, super, super money for this stuff. And she didn't. So that's great. So one pair of those, we get another pair of the 511 Tacticals. And whoever buys these, I will probably message them and say, hey, I've got a couple other pairs in the store, same size. If you're interested, I can bundle them together, refund you the shipping difference. And most likely, I'll probably wind up selling all 3 of these to the same person. That happens a lot. 3. Oh, gosh, we have more than even 3. Oh, my gosh, there's so many of them. Another pair, same exact thing. So, I mean, these are really expensive pants, too. 511s are not an inexpensive brand, especially in, like, the cargo, workwear. Has anybody else ever sold 511s? Hey, Jeremy. Okay, next one we got here. Again, 511s. I mean, we have now almost made what we spent. Actually, probably. We probably have already made what we spent. And we haven't even dipped into this stuff yet. Okay, next thing we've got is a LL Bean, I don't always pick up LL Bean, but that's an older label. So this will be a pretty easy little sell. Let's see if we've got a date on it. Some of the LL Bean stuff will have dates, not all of it though. So I'll probably have to go off of the tag look. I would say, because this isn't made in the USA too, by the way. So I would say this is probably like a 90s LL Bean, just judging by the look and judging by that tag. So that's a nice little pickup there. We have a pair of Levi's silver tabs. Anyone that follows my 511s don't move at all. I have 6 pair for 8 months, priced at 25. So Jose, you know what it could be? It could be your descriptive words or your trigger words in your descriptions. So if you go over to my eBay or Depop or whatever, and you look at my listings, you'll notice I've got like in the descriptions, I'll have, the information, the measurements. You got to have the measurements in there. My little disclaimer that's like, please check the measurements, yada, yada. Underneath there, I put a ton of words in all of my listings. So like for my 511s, it'll say like Gorp core, utility, cabin core, hunting, outdoors, workwear, farmer, workwear, 5.11, tactical, military, American, all American. Like those are just the ones off of the top of my head. And those descriptive words that are in your listing will help for people to find that. It's not just hashtags, and it's not just like on Depop, you get like, certain categories or whatever. It's not just there. Now, my other question to you is, are you only selling on eBay or do you sell other places? So for me personally, I sell eBay, Depop, Poshmark, Mercari, and some Grailed, a little bit of Whatnot. I haven't done Whatnot lives yet, but that's a good little tip for if you're having issues selling any of that. And don't forget the Gorp and Gorp core. Very, very important. Okay. So these are 511s. These are silver tabs. These are mom jeans. These are, let's see what the date is on these. So these are a 2022. So these are like literally modern, brand new, nice pair of silver tabs. These are a little bit more expensive kind. And this is what's called a mom jean, which that's actually what the title of these are. But this is technically a mom jean because it's got the high waist and it's got the wide hips. It's got like the mom butt situation on the back. And then these ones are cool too because they have the distressing in the front, which just adds to it and will make them sell. These will probably end up selling either on Poshmark or Depop is probably where I'll sell those. So thanks for the follow, me, my own. And thanks for the hearts, you guys. We're at 591. Hey, thank you. I add value to you. You throw some hearts my way to let me know I'm not just sitting here talking to myself. Okay, so what do we have next? Next, we've got, what is this? Oh, another pair of Carhartts. So this is another pair of the flame resistant Carhartts. I would say these are probably like $60 would be my guess is what the comps are. Now, I didn't comp any of this, and I know that seems dangerous. I sell a lot of men's clothes. It's kind of my jam and jelly. So I kind of know what things are worth. I sell a lot of Levi's, a lot of pants. I can get a pretty good idea. When I'm buying one or two items, I got no problem with popping open that Google Lens at a garage sale and checking. But for me, it's like I can tell that this sale, these people, they're only buying quality name brand stuff. There wasn't one Target brand item there. There wasn't one Walmart item there. There wasn't even any like Kohl's-ish brands there. So it was all, nice name brand. So I don't really need to do that at that point. Hey, Southern, good to see you. Arizona, hey. Okay, so yeah, Arizona, wait till you see some of this stuff. So this is our third pair of flame resistant Carhartts. Moving right along. Next, we have another pair of jeans, and this is an easy flip for me, the Rock Republics, especially with the big embroidered R on the back. These are really nice. Like, I don't know that these were worn more than maybe once. I mean, they are in insanely good condition. And let's see, what size are these? Let's see if we've got a size tag on here. Rock Republic, where's your size tag? I may have to measure these. Sometimes it's in the zip. Oh, there it is. Okay. So these are 29s. So this is like a good size for like a smaller guy that wants this style, or a woman. Code word or descriptive words for this is going to be like MMA, affliction, moto, biker, rock concert, glam rock, classic rock, rock and roll, edgy, alternative. Those are just some of the things I can think of that will help those to sell. Oh my gosh, I'm still not even doing the first bag. Okay, next we've got a pair of True Religions. This is a no-brain pickup. True Religions sell really, really well. These are made in the USA. They have the embroidered back. It has all of its buttons, which is great. A lot of these will be missing a button. And it's got the wide leg flare. It also has the horizontal whiskering across the knee, which is going to help these to sell. And all those code words that we just used will work great for these. Oh yeah, look at the uniqueness of that with the side hem there. Oh my gosh, these are fire. So these are probably like a $65 pair of jeans, somewhere right in there. I mean, we have already doubled our money plus, and we just got started. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Got one more in this bag. This was our smaller bag. Lucky jeans. I don't always pick up Luckies, but if they have a little bit of distressing, I will almost always pick these up. I also picked them up because of the wide leg here. It's got the wide flare / boot cut. These are going to have a million tags. I mean, anything in the Western you can think of. Western, rodeo, Santa Fe, Western style, cowgirl, country girl, cowboy core, but then it's also going to have rock, MMA, affliction, moto, biker, SOA, bike life, cycle life. I mean, the amount of descriptive words I'm going to have in this one is going to be crazy, and that's what's going to help them to get sold. MMA like martial arts. So MMA is like, if you think of like the brand Affliction, or you think of like Ed Hardy, that's what the MMA aesthetic is. Are there any brands that you mark up on Depop compared to eBay? Not really. I will say that I can always get more for vintage t-shirts on Depop, almost always. But I usually keep my stuff kind of level across everywhere. When Depop first started cutting their fees out, I started marking stuff down a little bit. But then I got a great tip from another reseller, which is, of course, why we all follow each other. And they said, instead of making it less expensive on Depop, just run a permanent 10% off sale in your store, because then your customers will get notified when they like an item that it's 10% off. So that's one. And then number two, on Depop, if I keep it the same, I can take that extra money that I was going to mark it down and pay to promote. So I do pay to promote on Depop. I also do like a running sale, and then I offer free shipping on bundles. So by doing all of that, it costs me maybe $3 a listing, but I make sure that my price is up here, and I'm only paying that tiny little handling fee on Depop. So do you believe in the whole short, concise title tactic? No, I don't. I mean, I'm going to fill up as many spaces as they give me, because I want to hit the most people, the largest demographic. I will say this though, and I have this written on my wall to remind me. This is how I list stuff. So I do year first, if I know the exact year it came out. So 2014 Levi's. I do the year first. Now, not everyone does that. I do. And I sell a lot of Levi's, and it seems to work. So I try to put the year of things if I can. Then I do the brand. So 2014 Levi's, for example. Then I do the style. So 2014 Levi's boot cut. Then after that, I'll do color. So blue or dark wash. Then I do material if I need to. I may put cotton or 100% cotton. I may put silk. I may put something else in there. I don't always put the material. It depends on the item. And then style keyword like grunge or cowgirl or something. And with that, I'll also put like the gender and then the size. And I put those kind of a little bit towards the end because they're already looking stuff up according to their size. So this is my thought process. If they're already looking stuff up according to size, I can put that a little bit more towards the end. That way they see the beginning of it, which is important, right? So if they're looking up a pair of 34 jeans, they're already going to get that on Depop if they put their size in, right? So if they want a 34, 32, I'd rather them see 2014 Levi's, boot cut, dark wash, Western, men's jeans, 34, 32s. And then at the very end, if I've got any space, I can always do like Y2K, modern, 90s, or something else at the very end. So no, long story short, I don't. Okay, so we got these here. We are through the first one. This tub already, I'll show you the tub that we unloaded. So this is the one that we've got. This is already at least $650 worth of stuff. Maybe more. It might be more. I mean, just the flame. So the Carhartts are going to be about $60 each. So we got 3 pairs of those. So that's 60 times 3 already just in the Carhartts. So it may be more. It may be closer to like 7-ish just in this tub alone. Tub 1. Okay, the next one we got is another huge garbage bag. This is one freaking sale. How much was the cost of goods on the Carhartts? I think she wanted $10 a piece for them. But we did let's make a deal. So we got to the end, she added everything up. It wound up being like $350. I got it all for $290. So, and no, to answer, because someone asked me on my post, like, I can't believe you carry that much in cash. I don't carry that much in cash. She had Cash App. So I got Cash App, I got Venmo, I got PayPal, I got them all. Like, hey, Redstone. All right, let's get into the next thing. So next we've got shoes, pair of Brooks. Throw them in the wash. They're going to look literally brand new. Super easy little pair of shoes. These will probably get, they got some wear. I'll probably get like $22 on these. They have a little bit of wear at the top, but somebody that likes Brooks and needs to have some running shoes or walking shoes will get them. They don't usually care if there's like any flaws, or they don't even care how dirty the bottoms are, to be honest. So that's those. I don't even know where the other one, oh, here's the other one. And this one's in good shape. So that other one has a little bit of wear. Okay. Now I'm going to try to pull these out as pairs, but it's all jumbled up in here. So the next thing we got is the Ulukais. This is a slipper brand. They specialize in having the back flap down. So you can wear these with your foot in them like this, or you can wear them like this. There's a couple pairs of slip-on shoes. These are really good for people. Get these that usually have like arch issues, plantar fasciitis, heel spurs. Those are all really good descriptive words for these. These are in great condition. They've got the nice cork bottom. All of this stuff is just so clean. I mean, I'm not going to have to like clean these. Oh, sorry, just kidding. There's a sticker on the bottom from the original price. I mean, that's how few times that these got worn. So I would say these are probably a $30 pair of shoes. And what size are these? They look like a 12. I'm guessing these are a 12. I'll have to get my other glasses out. Oh, here we go. 12s. Are these 12s? These are that's funny. These are 2015s. They barely have even been worn. Oh, just kidding. I think they're 11s. So we're close. So that's great. 10s, 11s, 12s in there is fantastic. All right. The next thing we've got is Vionics. This is another brand. Let's see if I can find the other one. This is another brand that is great for people that have issues that need extra arch support. So arch support, plantar fasciitis, these are also going to get bling, glam. These are probably a $30 pair of shoes. These Vionics are really expensive new. They usually run anywhere between like 80 to like 140, depending on the shoe. I don't even know where the other one is. It's in here somewhere. Next, we've got some Vans. These will get thrown into the wash. These are bread and butter. These just sell. If you see these and they're in good condition, even if they're missing a little tiny bit of the label, they just flip so easily. These have got to be like a 7. Yeah. So women's 7, super common size. Those will sell. Here's the other one. Next, we've got a pair of Crocs. Again, these just go into the wash. These are probably $18 Crocs. So I'll throw them in the wash, list them, easy peasy. Next, we've got our first of many pair of Clarks. Clarks is another really great pickup brand. These also are known for cushion and are great for people that need extra arch support. This family obviously has someone in it that needed that extra arch support. They have a nice bottom. It helps to give a little cushion. Clarks are great. These are probably 30 bucks. Probably take 26 for them. Something right in there. Next, we've got, I don't even know where the other one is. Oh, there's the other Croc. They're just all mixed up in here. Is that the same shoe? Yeah. Okay, there we go. And these are all in good condition. Next, we've got a pair of Timberlands. So these are nice, lightweight. Yes, I did check everything for dry rot before leaving. Super clean bottoms, really nice shoes. If I had to guess on these, I'd probably say these are about a $30 pair of shoes. I could be wrong. I haven't sold this particular design before, so I'm not sure what those are. Tevas, great brand to pick up if you don't pick these up usually. A lot of people will wear these to the water park or anywhere where you need to have like a floatable sandal. If you ever get any of these Orchacos that have like the little strings on them, you can take, I've got like a little blowtorch thing and I just hit it really quick and it gets all the strings off. These are in good condition. I won't need to do that. These go in the wash too. And, don't be scrubbing all those by hand. Those just go in the wash. Next, we got a men's pair of leather Crocs in really good condition. These are probably an 11 or a 10 and a half. Let's see, the size tag's a little worn on that. So I'll have to investigate. But these are great. They've got the memory foam bottom, leather here. All of this is suede. So I've got a suede cleaner called Just Suede that I'll probably just run over that. And then I'll leather clean them with a little bit of Wyman's and they'll shine up really, really nicely. These will not go in the wash though with the leather and the suede. I will be using my little motorized thing I use for cleaning shoes on that. Okay, next. Oh my gosh, we are just getting started, kids. These are Campers. I was not super familiar with this brand. I don't know if anybody else is. This is what it looks like, Campers, but they are really nice shoes. So this is definitely leather on the outside. The inside looks like it's got arch support. It also looks like, it's a leather all the way through. Even the tongue is leather. So I'm not sure on these. Hey, West Coast. So I'm not really sure what the comps are on this, but they're in really good condition. Like they're really nice. They're shiny. These would be like, you could say like retro bowling shoes. These are really hot right now. Anything that retro bowling style is selling really well right now. Next, we've got another pair of Clarks. So this is a little dress shoe. Same thing. It's got the memory foam inside. In really good condition. I mean, all that needs is just a light rag wipe down. And, there's the minimal tiny little kind of couple scuffs on the front here. But, these probably were $90 new, maybe $85 new, depending on where she got them. So they'll probably wind up selling for like right around 20 bucks, I would guess. Okay, here's the other one of those Timberlands that I had not sold that kind before, and the other Teva. We got the other Teva finally. Okay, what do we have next? This is a pair of Merrells, it looks like. So really nice leather in crazy shape. And that's like, you can see how clean this garage sale was. Like, look at these shoes. Like this lady might have actually cleaned all of this before she put it out. Like when I say that this garage sale is organized, I am not kidding. It was literally organized. So this is a pair of Merrells. It does have a little tiny flaw here in the back, so that'll probably knock like $6 or $7 off of it. But they'll still sell. They're broken into, which is nice. Totally leather shoes. So that's an easy pickup. Merrells always sell for me. Another pair of Vans. So this is another kind of bread and butter. Now these ones I won't put in the wash because I do not wash leather or suede in the washer machine. So I'll use just a little bit of just suede cleaner on there. And then I'll use my little motorized thing on the bottom. Probably take me, maybe 10 minutes to clean these up. And again, guys, don't try to make things perfect. People are buying used shoes as long as it's in the photos and you disclose everything. Oh my gosh. Okay. Next. So this is the pair when I first got there that the guy had picked up, and then he set them down. And I'm guessing it's because it's just got like a few smudges on it. Little does he know, though, that I can get those out. So this is just a little pair of size 7s. These are really nice. These were probably, I don't know, $100 shoes when they first were bought. I'll probably end up getting like 25-ish out of these. I'm not sure on these. Most of the Timberlands I've sold have been boots, so I'm not overly familiar with the others. But thankfully, there's always comps to find that out. Okay, we found the other Vionic. We found the other Clarks. And next we've got another pair of Clarks. So little, these are so new that they still have the original tag on the bottom. I don't even know that these were ever worn. However, I always mark used on stuff unless I literally have tags on it and it's brand new because I don't want to get any guff from somebody. So these are really nice. These will probably actually sell for a little bit more only because they've got the Mary Jane style and they're literally brand new. So those are really nice shoes. Those are probably going to be like $40 or something in there. Okay. Oh my gosh. Can you even believe this is still happening? Okay. Next, we've got another pair of Clarks. So this is a nice little snakeskin dress shoes, slip-ons, again, in absolutely insanely good condition. These are a women's 8.5. So great size to sell. This would be like career girl, career woman, dress shoes, date night, corporate America, preppy style, conservative. And then you can also do crocodile, alligator. Those are also descriptive words. So these are really nice shoes. These might be worth a little bit more just because they're in such good condition. They may be more like 40, but they may be more like 20. I don't know. I got to comp those. Okay, moving along. Oh, we found our other Clarks, so that's good. And we found, let's see, those are just the Vans. These ones, we found the other one and the other Timberland. Okay, let's get to the other tub here. Oh my gosh, this is so insane. All right, now we're going to get into some of the big money items here. So those were all the like what I would consider like more mid-level shoes, meaning that I'm going to get anywhere between like 20 to like $50 tops on those. But that was how many pairs, you guys? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, maybe 20 pairs of shoes. Even at $20 a piece, that's $400 worth of shoes right there. And you know a lot of those are worth way more than 20. So it's probably anywhere between like $400 to like $600 worth of shoes right there. After fees, cost of goods, blah, blah, blah. I mean, even if it's $450, that's insane. Okay. Next, we've got a brand. So these are Florsheims, and this is a kind of a more of a luxury men's dress shoe, but these are meant for people that also have issues with like heel spurs, plantar fasciitis. They're what's called a comfort stretch shoe, meaning that the feet can swell. So these are kind of like a dad core type shoe. But people that are wearing these are specifically looking for these specific shoes because they know that it fits them and doesn't, give them any pain. Hey, Carmen. So these are probably $40. I bet you these resell for 40. They were probably 110 new, but they're leathered, but they have some of the like, a little bit of toe creasing and stuff like that. But they're in great shape. Look at the bottoms, really nice. Like these are great shoes. So those are going over here. Next up, we've got a pair of Cobb Hills. This is a great Bolo brand. So this is what's considered like cottage core style, witch core. This could also fit into the preppy, maybe minimalist. These kind of shoes are great too for people that have any issues with, heel stuff or anything. So that's going to go on there. So these shoes are probably, all I could think of is that song, These Shoes. These are, let's see, they've got, do they have this? Oh no, it's good on the back. So probably 35 is probably about, hey Jen, these are probably worth about $35, I would imagine, somewhere right in there. Okay. Next, we've got some clogs. These will probably be the ones that sell the fastest as far as the Clarks go. Great descriptive words for this would be like boho 70s retro throwback, but then you also have all of this stuff here. So you can do SOA, you could do biker, motorcycle, bike life, motorcycle life, rock, classic rock concert. So there's a lot of things you could put in there for these. And look at this. This still has the tags on the bottom. There's like a little bit of glitter because you could tell they wore them like to a fancy party or something like that. And then they were like, okay, I wore them once, I'm good. So these will probably sell for, I bet you I can get like 35 or 40, probably 40 on Poshmark for those. Okay, then we have, this is a no-brain pickup. If you ever see Keen sandals, these always sell. I have never had an issue with that. These are a size 10, which is like perfect men's size shoes. Always check for dry rot on these. So you want to go bend, and then you want to go twist. And you want to make sure that none of this, you'll know dry rot starting if this paint here looks like it's bubbling up, where it looks like you can almost push on it and push down. That means the dry rot's inside, moisture's in there, and it's expanding the paint. The moisture mixes with like the chemicals that are in the rubber, and it actually pushes the paint out. And if you push down on it, you'll see after that, you'll get like cracks and stuff. So always check these wherever you go, whether it's the bin, thrift store, anywhere you go, you always want to make sure that you check these. So these Keens, gosh, I would say in a 10 with how good a shape they're in, we might be able to get $60 for these. So I'll have to kind of see what they're pricing. We're kind of winding down to the end of summer, but I'm the kind of person, I'm not marking my stuff down at the end of summer just to get rid of sandals, because they'll still sell throughout the year. I mean, I'm in Texas. It's 106 degrees out. It's going to be hot here until forever. So it's not an issue selling those. Then we got a pair of blue. It's like an off blue and cream check Vans, good condition. The Vans on the back just has the tiniest bit of wear. Would you show me how to test the durability of the sole for me, please? Yeah, so it's I call it the bend twist. So bend, you want to bend, make sure you're checking this top part, and then you're bending kind of in the middle. So bend, and then twist. So what I'm doing with the twist is I'm trying to actually turn the shoe like this. So kind of like you would wring out a towel, and then look. And if you see any of that paint popping up or any deep cracks, it means it's the beginning of dry rot. Don't get them. Throw them out. You cannot come back from dry rot. Do not listen to anybody that tells you that you can fix dry rot. That is absolutely not true. 100% not true. Don't let someone talk you into buying stuff that's starting dry rot and think you can fix it. Been there, done that, does not work. Same with Arizona. Absolutely thinks I'm new. Hey, I was new too once, and I still feel like I'm new in a lot of things. I mean, good gravy. I've only been doing this, totally full time for about 4 months now. On and off, I did it, just for fun, but now we're taking it serious. Same with Arizona. Yeah, exactly. Year round, you're going to sell shorts. People wear those year round. Yeah. Cute Vans, right? They're actually a really neat color too. It's like a gray blue with like an ivory. I've actually never seen this color scheme. I bet you these are like a release. These probably were released not too long ago. So like I said, they all had a little bit of money, and they were the wear something once or twice family. And we got another pair of Vans. So these are super cute too. These are probably a $30 flip, maybe, depending on what year these were released. These are going in the wash. So that's a great thing about Vans is they go in the wash. You can put them in with a little detergent. You can put a little vinegar in there if you want to, just to help with any sort of smells or scents or anything. I always put like a dash of OxiClean in. I know that that's kind of risky. You don't want it to lighten anything. But my take is like, hey, if it's going to lighten up and ruin that bad in one wash, do I really want to be selling it? My only exception with that is I do not wash vintage clothing like that. Vintage clothing goes in cold water. It goes with minimum detergent, especially if it's like an older label. If you've got like an older, not the woven labels, but the older like paper. It wasn't really paper that they used. It's like a material, but not like woven. and they'll lighten up. Hats have that, vintage hats have that, so I do not use that on that. Yeah, these are definitely a women's, and these are a women's, no? Yeah, well, I mean, Vans are unisex, but these are a women's 7, men's 5.5. They'll probably sell to a woman because finding a guy with a 5.5 foot, you're just not going to have that big of a market. You're almost getting into like kid sizes for guys with that. So, okay, so there's that. And then we've got a couple more things here. So we got a pair of Clarks. The paper's still in them. So these have just been sitting in a closet, and they have probably never been worn outside. So what I'll probably do is probably just take a little hot soap and water and just and a rag and just wipe the bottom of these. If I can get these looking perfectly new, I'll sell them as like new other. That dust is probably just from them either sitting in their closet or sitting up on the shelf for display if they were a display model. Like the buckle on these hasn't even been undone. These have not been worn. There is, you know, the gold inside is still shiny. If I can get these looking brand new, these are probably a $65 flip, maybe more, depending on what the comps are. These are in really good condition, and they're suede. So, I mean, that's a nice pair of shoes. Okay, we got a couple more. Can you believe we're still going? I just want to point out, guys, this is all from one freaking garage sale. This is insane. New here is clothing, shoes, mainly what you sell. Absolutely. So my order is jeans. I sell jeans the most. So mainly Levi's. I do, or like vintage jeans. Then I also do a lot of Y2K stuff, vintage t-shirts, hats, bags, shoes, and then a little bit of everything else. So yesterday we sent off a cup, and we also shipped out an Egyptian statue. So I do pick up stuff from sales if it's something I know I can flip. That's like, we got to 1.4 heart. Hello. So yeah, so if it's something I know I can flip, especially if it's new in box, I'll get it. But honestly, when I'm getting into a garage sale, I'm trying to turn and burn. I'm trying to get in there and out of there as fast as I can. I don't do a lot of thrift store shopping just because I prefer garage sales because I can get stuff for way less expensive. So, you know, if I was doing thrift store stuff, I may be looking more at some of the other stuff that they've got there. But since I'm doing garage sales, it's almost always clothes and shoes. So Keens, these are really nice. These are in great condition as well. I think these are a women's. So these are a size 5. Yeah, I would say these are probably a women's pair. Like here's where here's how this went down. I always like to pretend like I know like how people got stuff. The woman gets these. The guy gets the other pair. They take their trip to Hawaii for their anniversary. It's their 30th wedding anniversary. So it's the big 3-0. They're headed to Hawaii. The kids are raised. So they're going on this trip alone. They're going to take a kayak adventure or a scuba dive adventure while they're there. And they need to get some sandals in case they go to the beach. They want to go on a hike, but then when they get there, they don't really go on the hike. Maybe they wear them around for the vacation for, 4 days, and then they're over it and they don't wear them again. So that's my guess. How much do you say you sell the Carhartt, the fire resistant ones? So I haven't comped any of this yet, but I would say that those are probably a $60 flip. $60 would be my guess because they are new with tags. So you buy worn things and then resell. Yep, that's exactly what I do. Or I buy things that are brand new and resell. And thanks for the follow, Jenna. Hey, Sandy. Okay, and then we've got 2 more things. This is the first things I saw when I saw the sale. So before I saw anything else, I caught these. They were at the very end on a little shelf. And I was like, oh, what do we have over there? We have a pair of cowboy boots. Yes, we do. And I immediately know these are a women's. They've got the scalloped edge. They are a round toe. These are obviously Ariats. You can tell just from the look. They've got the blossom stitching on the side. They are in outrageously good condition. So this is a 6.5B US size. They are clean in there. What's that right there? Oh, nothing. Just a little goober. So what I'll do with these is I will get my Wymans out and clean these, and these puppies will look literally brand new by the time I get done with the Wymans. It's the only leather cleaner I use. I really like it. So these are in great condition. You know, they need a little bit of cleaning on the bottoms, but not much. So this is, these are probably a $64 pair of boots, I would say, somewhere kind of right in there. And then we have, wait for it, we've got the square toe. So this is another really nice pair of boots. You can tell how little they wore these, the sticker, the original sticker still on there. So another pair of Ariats. These are the mid-calf, same thing, scalloped edge top. These have been worn even less. Look at this. Look at the inside of this. These are good. Oh my gosh, is the plastic still in here? Oh, wow. Oh yeah, we still got like the plastic they probably came wrapped in. They just put them back in. Look at that. Look at how nice these are. Like you can, like everything is still intact. So these are in this condition with the square toe, the really nice embroidery on the sides. These are probably closer to a $70 dollar flip, maybe more, 75 maybe. I'll have to see, because cowboy boots are interesting because it's not just the brand that makes it more, it's also can be like the popularity of a style that came out, the detail in the stitching, you know, whether it's a square toe or a round toe. The square toe is really hot right now, but it can flip to round toe in 5 seconds. I mean, skinny jeans are coming back already. So it's, you just never really know. Did we get everything? Oh my gosh, you guys. So that's insane. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to grab you guys from here, and I'm going to actually, bye YouTube, good to see you. So we're going to end the YouTube stream here, and then I'm going to